Hello, welcome back. We got our coffee. We got our Jesus. We got our Jesus. Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3, chapter 3 of the book of Luke. We are just flying by. So if you want to check out the last 2 videos, I did chapter 1, chapter 2, and this is chapter 3. So if you want to learn what Luke chapter 3 is about, then keep on watching. So the 2 things we're going to be talking about is John the Baptist prepares the way and the baptism of Jesus. So 2 very, very beautiful events that happened in biblical times. A verse that I wanted to highlight here that I underlined in my Bible is chapter 3, verse 16. John answered their questions by saying, I baptize you with water, but someone is coming who is greater than I am, so much greater that I'm not even worthy to be his slave and untie the straps of his sandals. He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire. Wow. I love how John explains how Jesus is so much greater than he is, and that he's not even worthy to be his slave. How beautiful is that he's telling everyone who is expecting the Messiah that he's here and he's going to baptize us with the Holy Spirit and with fire, and he's worthy of being served and being glorified, that we are not even nothing to be his slaves. And I highlighted here, he will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and with fire. I thought that was beautiful, because a lot of the times we think, okay, we just gotta get baptized with water. Although it is true, we do get baptized in water, but we also get baptized with the Holy Spirit, and that is just so much more like, wow, you know? Because a lot of times maybe we think that, okay, I'm gonna get baptized, you know, just so I can have like my safe ticket into heaven and everything's good. But no, we also get baptized with the Holy Spirit when we're connected with the Holy Spirit, and it's so beautiful. In this chapter, it talks a lot about baptism, so I thought that was so beautiful, and especially because I recently got baptized and I'm just still like, you know, on fire with that. And I pray that like this fire never goes out, you know, that I'm just like on fire for the Lord, and we're like,
woo, let's do this. Let's learn about Jesus. Let's talk about Jesus. Let's spread the word.
If you are baptized and are feeling like a little low, then I suggest just like diving into it and just
like falling in love with Jesus all over again. And it's so beautiful.
Something I wanted to point out was verse 19 through 20. It reads, John also publicly criticized Herod Antipas, the ruler of Galilee, for marrying Herodes, his brother's wife, and for many other wrongs he had done. Verse 20. So Herod put John in prison, adding this sin to his many others. I feel like I've seen movies or clips of John being in prison, but I never knew why he was in prison. So he was in prison because he publicly told the king, ruler of Galilee, what he was doing wrong, and he didn't like that, so he put him in prison. However, that doesn't stop Jesus from talking to you no matter where we're at. He's always there speaking, he's always there talking to us, loving us, being there for us. So awesome. Next is the baptism of Jesus, and I'm just going to read it because it's so short and so beautifully done. So verse 21, one day when the crowds were being baptized, Jesus himself was baptized. As he was praying, the heavens opened. Verse 22, and the Holy Spirit in bodily form descended on him like a dove, and a voice from heaven said, You are my dearly loved son, and you bring me great joy. What I took out of this part is that God was pleased with his son Jesus even before he performed any miracles or died on the cross. Jesus is already so proud of us and so there for us, even though we don't have to do anything. You know, there's another verse, I'll put it here. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll put it here where it says that grace is a gift, that he freely gives it to us. We don't have to do anything to receive it. And that is so beautiful. And what other God is like that? That's why I'm just so amazed, and I'm so like, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that I don't have to do anything, yet he still loves me, yet he's still there for me, yet he's still proud of me. You know what I wrote here in my Bible, and a lot of the times I write myself notes in my Bible. So I wrote here, God is pleased with you, not on what you do, how you perform, or how perfect you can live, or how successful you can be. He is pleased because the Christ in you. Our works don't give us worth. Today we live in a world where we are measured by our success. We're measured, even on social media now, we're measured by how many likes we get, how many shares we get, how many views, how many followers. But that's not what we're supposed to be doing. We shouldn't measure ourselves by that, by a number, especially a number. And I want to touch on this actually, because numbers, I feel like, kind of overtake our lives. Again, how many followers we have, how many likes we get, even the number we see on the scale, even just numbers all around us, how much money we make, you know, it's all over, and we measure ourselves by that. Even if we don't even think that we are, we do. And that's why it's good to take a step back and really examine ourselves and be like, okay, God, I don't want to worry about anything like that. I don't want to worry about the numbers, or how successful I am, or what kind of job I get, what kind of house, how big of a house, what kind of car I drive. I don't want to worry about materialistic things. I don't want to measure my success or my worth off of that. My worth should be in you, Jesus. My worth should be that you live in me, and that is the greatest thing of all. That is better than any car, any house, all the money in the world. It's better than anything. And so beautiful, so beautiful. And it's something that I need to remind myself. Don't think that I'm here preaching to you and I'm this perfect person. I'm not. Like, I do that all the time. Especially education has always been something that I measure myself off of. I measure myself off of the grades that I receive, off of my GPA, things like that. Again, numbers, but that doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Yes, of course, I'm going to try my best. I'm still going to do my work. I'm still going to do this. But that's not the ultimate goal. The goal. I'm not sitting here saying that it's not good to go and get an education. It's not good to have a big house or cars or be able to live comfortably. What I'm saying is that, yes, all those things are good, but we need to focus on what truly matters. And what truly matters is having a relationship with God. What truly matters is connecting with him and talking to him and reading word, you know, and praying, worshiping him, and ultimately putting him first in our life over anything. We have to put him first. And I know it's hard, and I know sometimes we subconsciously put other things in front of him, because I could be saying, I put God first, but do I really put God first? Do I really value my relationship with him over anything else? Especially during these times, I've really taken time to reflect and examine my life, and oh Jesus, he revealed a lot of things to me, and I want to put him first. And every day I want to tell myself, Jesus, you are first in my life. The moment that I wake up, and actually do it, you know, actually put him first, actually make time for him.
Jesus is like, if I'm really the first in your life, you're gonna make time for me, girl. You gotta make time for me, Christy. And I'm like, okay, Jesus, I'm gonna make time for you.
So that's why I decided to read a chapter each day in the book of Luke, and I want to continue doing this because it's really gotten me on fire for the Lord, like I said. That is Luke chapter 3. It is all for the glory of God and not for me. So have a good one. God bless you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.